It's a nice phone right here. It's a nice phone too.
Dang.
All right, guys, so we're going to start with Texas Tech players tonight. So we're going to Kevin McCullough and Kevin O'Banner. We're just going to get right into questions. So if you're going to have one, raise your hand, we'll bring you the mic. And then if you're going to have a question after that question, just go ahead and give me a heads up. First question. Right there. So go ahead. Choose one. Go, just start. Go.
Yeah.
Talk.
I mean, describe what you're feeling right now. What a win for you guys. Just give me your emotions.
Yeah, it was a big-time win. In the Big 12, every night is going to be a battle, and we knew from top to bottom every game is going to be a dogfight, and we're glad we came out with this W.
Yeah, for me, I'm just thankful, to my Lord and Savior for, helping us come out victorious. Texas is a very good team, and, we had poised, and, we have a lot of veterans on the team, and, through the thick and thin, we came out victorious. So, it just speaks for the team that we have. We're just very grateful.
Can you just speak to what you felt today in terms of just the way the three-point shot was going for you? It seemed like you had a shooter's bounce today. Was there something different about your shot today?
I know the work that I put in the reps. It's bound to happen to come in. Like I said before, a shooter who doesn't want to make shots, but it's about winning. So doing the winning things without the ball going in, like rebounding, defending, 50-50 balls, and I'm just grateful that actually went in today. So to see if we could just keep this momentum going.
You're a guy that feeds off the energy. What was it like tonight?
It was electric in there. It's nothing like the fans out here in Lubbock and West Texas, and it was electric, building up to the game, people camping out and stuff. I just want to say thank you, for coming out and supporting us. And, we love our students here and the regular fan base, and we appreciate it. It helped us.
Personally for you, what does this win kind of mean to you just personally?
It's big. Staying here at Texas Tech, a lot of people, counted us out, before the season, didn't even give us a chance. So it felt good, to get a win against a really good Texas team.
Kevin, for you, just in terms of the early energy, I guess, did you guys kind of feel like a lull, and what did y'all do to kind of keep that momentum going for y'all?
You talking about from the crowd?
Yeah, from the crowd.
Man, it was just a testimony of the fans that we have. Probably the best fans in the country. Truly grateful to be a part of a team like this. I try to embrace it every day. The season's gone by very fast, and the crowd was very intense, and the energy played a lot in our favor. So I'm just grateful just to be a part of a team like this.
Obviously, two very different situations. You coming in just this year, you've been here. What was the build-up around this game like for you guys, and how was it? What did you kind of think of it? How did it kind of incorporate into the game tonight?
The build-up, it was a lot going on, but Coach Adams just kept us all level-headed, and we knew we just got to go out there and be us and not let what's going on outside of the arena and different things going on like that. Stick to our game plan and play together, and it helped us get a W.
Yeah, just to pay back what he said, just stick with the game plan and, playing with the crowd like this, it's easy for a lot of players to become selfish and get thirsty, want the ball to go in, but it speaks volume to the people that we have, in the team just to, play winning basketball, share the ball, and very grateful to be a part of a team like this, and, it's exciting for what the future has in hold for us.
K-Mac, it was probably maybe one of your most solid performances this season, but talk about the rest of the team. Like Adonis Arms, 1 point, but 9 boards and 4 assists. This was a total team effort, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. On any given night, we have guys that can score the ball. Anybody out there can go for 20 on any given night on our team. We just know it's the little things that's going to help us win, and it's not about if the basketball is going in or not. We know we got to find different ways to win the basketball game when the ball is not going in. So, I just credit my teammates, and it's easy when you got guys like KO shooting 5 or 7 from 3. Adonis Arms, like you mentioned, 9 rebounds. It's big. It just helps, and it's the little things that's going to win us games.
Kevin, what did you think on the floor that you guys did in the first half to put Texas on its heels, and did you feel like they kind of sensed it, like they were a little shook in that first half?
We just played with a lot of poise and a lot of energy. There's a lot of momentum going in the game, and we're just sticking to the game plan. Not trying to do too much, but at the same time do what needed to be done. With the scouting report, and just keep moving the ball around. Just trying to get the 50-50 balls, and play it in our favor. And we're just very grateful for that.
K-Mac, it has to be asked though. Obviously the fans came because they want to see the other coach lose, right? They also want to see Texas lose, but they want to see him lose, right? So I know it's not about the coach, it's about the game. I get it. But what kind of if pressure, if that's the right word, did you guys feel as players knowing that this entire fan base wanted to see y'all put it on Coach Beard?
Oh yeah, I know it was definitely personal for the fan base and different things like that. We really just went out there and we're trying to win a Big 12 championship this year. We know it's still in our reach. We went out there and competed hard and we came out with a W. And I know the fans really wanted to beat UT and Coach Beard, but we weren't worried about that. Coach Adams, like I said earlier, kept us level-headed and we knew we're trying to compete for a Big 12 championship. So this is another step in our right direction and we ended up beating a really good Texas team.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up and bring Coach Adams up.
Thank y'all. He said about me. Now, public, I need to apologize to KO because I told him not to shoot the ball. I didn't realize he went 5 for 7.
He missed his last two.
I know. That was great, KO. Gee. How about that? I'm not much of an opening statement guy, so where's Wes? There he is, far away.
All right, Coach, obviously an exciting, emotional win. Can you just describe your emotions and how proud you are of your team right now?
I'm relieved, I'm tired, but also so proud and just appreciative of the way our players played, and they showed a lot of heart, and our fans were, I guess they were maybe better than our players were. They were outstanding and behaved themselves and were just cheering us on and just showed why we had the best fans in the country. And couldn't say enough about them. It was such an awesome environment. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like that before.
This Texas team hadn't let anyone score more than 60 points so far this season. Y'all were able to drop 77. What can you credit your offensive success to?
Well, we knew we wanted to, our game plan is to be very aggressive and to try to push the ball as much as we could, and we were able to do that the first half. I had a little more difficulty the second, but our guys just, our emphasis was just attack, just to stay after and be aggressive on both ends of the floor. And I thought we were really good the first half, but give Texas a lot of credit. They came back and they're a tough team, and teams that don't like losing, they do that. And so we knew we'd get their best shot the second half.
Coach, what do games like this say about the depth on this roster? Obviously, Adonis didn't have a great offensive game, but you had Davion and even Malik who probably had their best offensive games.
Well, that's just this team, and it's great to have depth because we all can't play great, and guys just there's certain guys that just step up, and even Davion got off to a bad start and was a little frustrated. Had that huge steal and made some big free throws and some shots, and I was really proud of him. And Adonis was trying. He just some of those shots just went in and out, and he gets a little down on himself. But I thought Malik came in, made some big steals, and TJ gave us some valuable minutes, and then I can't say enough about Kevin McCullough. He was just outstanding. He just kind of put us on his back there late and made those free throws and carried us on in. So he was really impressive. And then, of course, we just, with Bryson, we just kind of take him for granted for now. We got a quiet 16 points. That's what he does.
From what most of us heard, you had the opportunity to go to Austin and join the UT coaching staff, but obviously you chose to stay. You're the head coach now, and you win this game. How much does that?
Well, it looks pretty good looking through the rearview mirror on that deal. So I think I feel like I made the right choice. No doubt that I made the right choice. I just, the thing about this game, it's for our players and myself there was really a lot of stress and responsibility. All these students camping out and even the summer, everybody's saying, just beat Texas at home. That's all that matters, And so we were hearing that echo over and over. And we want to please the fans, and we want to do the best we can for them. And I felt a little bit sorry for the guys because, they enjoyed it, and they handle it. We have experienced players, mature guys, but I think a younger team may not have been able to handle that stress and listen to those outside voices. So, again, really proud of the guys, the way that they performed.
Mark, can you address was there a conversation with Chris about handling the vitriol, going on out here? There was a report that.
I'm certainly not going to blame the media. It must have been like social media or something, but that was not true. We had a great discussion. There was a few concerns that he had, but that wasn't it. So, Beard and I are great, and we're just both very competitive. And he's one of the most competitive guys I know, and I know he'll have his team ready when we go to Austin. But he was, coaching as hard as he could, had his team ready, and have a lot of respect for him. And I said all along, I don't like playing my friends, but you don't have a choice in these situations, and it's just that was the tough part of it. But at the same time, I'm so happy for our guys to play a team that's we're tied for the third, and so it's a good Big 12 win for us, and I think it gives us some momentum going into February.
Coach, it was no surprise at how well Kevin McCullough played. Do you really think that he's the heart and soul of this Red Raider Hoops program? Because his facial expressions were just priceless tonight.
Well, he's one of the most competitive guys I've ever met, and he hates to lose. And we've got a lot of players on this team that are the heart and soul. But I think he's got a great basketball IQ and great leadership ability. So we certainly couldn't be here without him.
Mark, you guys did a terrific job of just attacking, whether it was from the perimeters, the wings, whatever, just attack. And how much did you drive that home with the guys, and how that leads to everything? It leads to fouls, it leads to
it really
second
does.
chances.
We look at all the analytics, and most teams, including us, the faster pace that we play, the more productive we are. Of course, late game, I'm trying to pull back on the reins because we're in the 1-on-1. I want to get to the foul line, and our guys are still go. So, but they're just playing to win, so you certainly don't fault them for that.
Did you think that stretch between the under 16 and the under 12 in the first half, was that where your team started to press the gas and you could see Texas go backward?
I was counting the seconds, just hoping the clock would run out. I was thinking, gosh, this game never going to get over because they were just inching back in, but we held off, and we had a surge, and I thought Davion Steele was huge, and then making those free throws, and then Kevin O'Banner made some big time threes for us, and when you're making threes, winning becomes a lot easier. And I'm looking at our 3-pointers. We're 8 for 19, so that may be the best we've been in a long time. So that was really impressive. They were 6 for 23, so it was the 3-point shooting was a big difference in the game.
Coach, Ramey got loose for 12 points in the first half and then didn't score in the second half. Could you just talk about the defensive job he did?
Yeah, I wish I could take credit for that. But we talked about it at halftime, but you never know, Joe. And so we just said, hey, he's their best 3-point shooter on paper, and we just have to find him. And I thought we did a much better job of stopping 3-point shot, especially late in the game. That was the emphasis, just run them off the 3-point line.
Last Saturday we talked about Adonis and all his scoring, and tonight one lousy point, but 9 boards and 4 assists. I mean, his floor game is just unreal.
And I told him, I said, Adonis, there's other ways to win. You're a talented basketball player. It doesn't have to be scoring. And a lot of these players, they put a lot of their self-worth on how many points they score instead of how they play. And he had a great game, made some big defensive plays, and just some tremendous rebounding that he did. And I told our guys, we kind of with the smaller lineup, I said, you guys are going to have to play bigger than you are. And the guys are 6'6", but they're up against those inside guys are really tough. So I thought he met the challenge and did really well.
You mentioned some of the pressure you and the team faced in this one, and
you guys put the pressure on me. It was you
also mentioned the word relief. How much of that relief is getting the win, and how much of the relief is you got this game behind you, now you can move on from this?
I think a little all of it. There's a lot of worry, safety, and how the student section is going to be, and the fans, and there were so many unknowns that made this game different, and so that's what was unique about it. And so glad to get it over with, but sure had a lot of fun, and never forget it.
Mark, you said before the game how critical limiting them to offensive rebounds. 1 in the first half, 6 total. You pleased with that number?
Lance, I should have bragged. I didn't know that. See, that's why you're smarter than I am from Amarillo. But that's exactly right. That was a huge emphasis, and we talked about it at halftime. I didn't know that they only finished with 6. That's incredible. So, hey, maybe they are coachable. Because we put that at the top of the board. Keys to win, rebounding, and they did a great job. We were locked in. Our guys really wanted this.
Kevin struggled shooting the ball from three for a lot of Big 12 play. Obviously has the 5 threes tonight. How good of a feeling is it as a coach to see that hard work pay off in a big game like this?
You know, when I see him at night in there shooting on the gun, or just in there working late, and he's got such a beautiful shot. We see it in practice all the time. So, and I've seen it at Oral Roberts over and over again. So we all know he can shoot the ball. So it was good to see him do that, and hopefully it'll build him some confidence. We really need that three-point shooting. It's something we struggled with.
And TJ came in for the last few minutes tonight. What was your plan for him for this game?
I just wanted to, kind of get his feet wet, just get in there and play a little bit. And I thought at that time it would be good to get him out there because we needed another guard that could get to the basket, and I know he'll make his free throws. So, and a bigger guard that could rebound. So I thought he got in there and did great, and I thought he had that call that he got late driving to the basket. I can't say too much about it because I don't want to get fined, but I thought that could have gone either way. So, bless his heart, he can't get a break on that. But he made a beautiful drive in there earlier, and then you saw him really get that dunk. You see his potential, his athleticism, and it just reminds us of all those great things he did last year for us.
Coach, one player who's probably not going to get talked about a lot after this game, but by all metrics, just like watching the game, had a really good performance, is Marcus Santos Silva. What would you?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because he did make some great plays early in the game, and those are just extra effort hustle plays, and that's what he does so well. And he's the first guy to come up and hug me, and nobody's more excited about winning and in this game in particular than Marcus. And yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. He had a great game and certainly a big part of this team.
All right, thank you guys.
All right, thank y'all. God bless y'all. Appreciate it.